Hey guys, on today's video, I'm going to cover one of my favorite marketing strategies. It's a huge cornerstone piece of propping up your business and starting to get more traffic, more new customers, and that's reputation marketing. It's not something a lot of people talk about, but we're going to go over it today. You may never even heard those two terms, but I'm going to tell you exactly what my favorite strategy is and how you can start doing that for your business right away. All right, so on today's video, I want to cover something that's really important and for me is part of our triad of marketing campaigns that we do for most of our clients, and that is reputation marketing. So it's not something that you hear often because you hear reputation management, which is, part of the puzzle, but reputation management is looking at reviews, answering negative reviews, being conscientious of all of your directories, and all the stuff that we've talked about that happens over at RepUp, which is the software platform that we use to handle all of that back office stuff and get more reviews. Well, reputation marketing is how do you leverage the good reviews that you do have to grow and get more customers? So my view of that is it's not okay to sit there and be passive about it, right? It's not okay to say, oh, I hope some people see these reviews. No, you can take those and remarket them, which means syndicate and push them out so that even more eyeballs, more potential new customers see how great others are thinking about your business, right? How great the reviews are and what the feedback is on your business. Because here's the deal. We all know, and I don't even need to argue this, it's much more important about what other people say about your business than what we say about our business, right? We can make all these fancy ads and cool stuff and say that we're great, but it never really holds as much water as what other people say. So that's true for a product, a local business, an e-commerce business. It does not matter. We need to have that third-party attestation about our product, our services, how we handle our customers and so forth. But we also want to take that and get as much horsepower as we possibly can out of it and get more eyeballs on it and make sure that the folks that are visiting our website are getting exposed to that social proof as much as possible, because one of the number one objections they have in their mind is, am I the only one that thinks this looks cool? Am I crazy? Am I alone? Like, who else has bought this? Who else has done this? Who else has gone there? Who else has eaten there? Or, how do I know it's going to be good? So that's one of the number one objections that all buyers that we all have in our mind is we don't want to be the only ones to try something. That's usually a pretty risky situation and folks don't like to necessarily do that. So the best thing that I like to do is cherry pick some cool reviews, what I call little sound bites, or blurbs, and extract those out. And we turn those into display ads. Now that's tactic number one. You can't just run that like super aggressively, but we like to feather those in on the display ad timeline, and they work really great. And what they do is they continually rotate into the advertising campaign and show that social proof, right? A lot more in terms of impressions than what the person is going to get if they go over to Maps or Facebook and actually start reading reviews. I mean, people do that, but we want to become active with that and take as much advantage of that social proof as we can. Now, the next thing I like to do is make sure that we have those good reviews and social proof in the website environment. Now, the best version of that, and RepUp does this very well, is to stream live reviews. And some of you may have seen those. If you're looking for a tool to do that on your website, this is awesome. There are others, but I can't say enough about bringing in live streaming reviews onto your mobile and desktop website. If you can't do that, the next best thing to do is to get some reviews on a page segment and put them adjacent to your calls to action, right? So if you're booked now, put some reviews there so that the person knows they're not the only person that have booked. If it's buy now, put some reviews about your product there. If it's make a reservation now, put some reviews there about your restaurant or whatever the reservations are for, so that when the person sees that action item, they immediately can connect. All these other people took that action and are happy, right? So you see how that psychological connection happens. I'm about to take this action. Here's all the other people that are taking this action. It's almost like you're setting up a sort of virtual line of happy people and like, look at all the other happy people. I'm here with everybody else, and everybody, had a good experience. So I'm going to have a good experience too. Click. Okay. So that's the virtual psychology framework that's going on by doing that. So those two things are really important. Either getting it to stream onto your site, which is great. You'll need some software platform like RepUp to do that. Or if not, you can cherry pick some and do some page building and set something up nice and put those around your CTAs, your calls to action on your site, and help fortify that psychological connection we just discussed. So go out and do those two things. Make sure that you're getting as much firepower out of your reviews and stop just managing them, right? Here's the old saying. I'm gonna leave this video right here. We're at 6 minutes. I'm gonna leave this video. You don't make money managing. You make money marketing, okay? So you can manage your reputation all day long. It's not gonna help you grow your business necessarily. You gotta turn that around and start marketing that reputation through display ads on your website and pretty much everywhere else you can, including on print and some other places. So where you can find opportunities to do that, do it. Go ahead and subscribe. Like the video at least for me. I know this is good information and it'll help you out with your business and your next campaign. If you're struggling, do this as your next campaign. Start marketing your reviews. I promise you it'll help. I'll see you on the next one.